Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Glitch Gamers. And today I have an interesting subject. Now, I've been thinking to myself, how do Saiyans achieve the next level or evolution in their super forms? Well, before we get into that, let's get this out of the way. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, and go ahead and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And comment down what you think of the theory, if you think it's plausible, and anything you're thinking. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll that intro.
Boy, a few times, Tom Cruise shit. Oh, and I ain't satisfied being on that top 5 list. I ain't satisfied until I'm on that all-time list. Till everything I spit is all timeless. My girl on that all-fine list. My life a little luck, a lot of grind. Bitch, no, maybe ho, I gotta make it. Being one, fuck your nomination, man, fuck the world. I'm repopulating, wrap my rolling round the waist. Yeah, time's a waste. The niggas want the combo combination. Long as I'm around, it's gonna be a lot of waiting. Got my pinky on the brain.
Okay, let's start with the basics, the very foundation. A Saiyan's first step in their super form is the Super Saiyan. Now, I like to call this black terms, but basically, I consider the Super Saiyan form the water to the Kool-Aid. And that'll make sense the more I get in depth to the video. Now, the Super Saiyan form basically just increases the Saiyan's overall ki power, the ki reserves, their speed, their strength, and their stamina. Now next is the Super Saiyan 2 and 3 forms, which are basically elevated forms of the base form. And they're not really necessarily important for this particular topic, as I'm kind of giving my 2 cents on how I think a Saiyan could have unlimited transformation abilities. Now, let's go into the Super Saiyan 4 form. You notice the basic theme of becoming a Super Saiyan 4 is the tail. A Saiyan's tail is a trademark part of their body. They're based off monkeys. And you take the power of a Ozaru and the power of a Saiyan, and you get this combination, this powerful combination of a Super Saiyan 4, which is a much stronger Saiyan that looks like a human Ozaru. And that's like, how do you get there? Okay, well, before I start explaining how I think this works, let's talk about the Super Saiyan God and the Super Saiyan Blue form. Now, the Super Saiyan God form is basically a form that is obtained by a Saiyan that gets energy from other pure Saiyans. I believe it's 5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, you basically get this form by getting energy from, I believe, 5 pure-hearted Saiyans, Super Saiyans. This turns you into a fiery red Super Saiyan God, or Saiyan God. And Super Saiyan Blue is just mixing that base ki with that godly ki. Now, Goku and Vegeta obtained these forms by training with, well, a god trainer, Whis, and obtaining the new form that they have currently in the Super anime, which is the Super Saiyan Blue form. And another, I guess, technical form I could touch on is the legendary Super Saiyan form, which Broly has. And I like to think of it as, depending on the environment a Saiyan's in, that's how they transform into their forms. You put them in monkey, environment, or you give them the basis for monkey or the basis for God, and that's their form. So if you send a Saiyan off to train in the sun, they become Super Saiyan Sun 3 or something. It just depends on what you put that Saiyan through. But I don't want to go too in depth in this, and it's just a little thought I had. So, if you think this is a pretty good enough theory for me to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper into, just leave a like, a comment, and we'll discuss more in depth on the possibilities of how accurate this actually could be. There could be many different things you could do to get different forms for Saiyans. They have unlimited potential. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. See you.
Everything.
I'm trying to keep my faith, but I'm looking for more. Somewhere I can feel safe, and in my holy